Thabeikkyin is located only about 77 miles from Mandalay by waterway. It is a town with good river transport and trade connectivity, as it is served by large vessels of the inland water transport operating between Mandalay, Bamo, and Maikina, as well as smaller ferry boats running between Mandalay and Thabeikkyin. By road, Thabeikkyin is approximately 40 miles from Mogok and about 60 miles from Mandalay. It is a strategically located town, with accessible road links to various destinations including Momaik, Bamo, and Maikina in Kachin State, Kyaukman Shipa in Chan State North and Mandalay as well. Starting from the 18th of August 2024, joint forces of the TNLA and PDF terrorists launched full-scale attacks on military bases, battalions and units, and towns and villages in Thabeikkyin Township. They committed acts of terrorism, such as setting fire to civilian homes and forcibly looting property belonging to residents. As a result, many civilians were forced to flee their homes, buildings, and belongings to seek safety elsewhere, due to the sudden and overwhelming attacks by the terrorists. The security forces responsible for safeguarding Thabeikkyin Township bravely and fiercely resisted the assaults, putting their lives on the line to prevent the town from falling into the hands of the terrorist insurgents. Despite their determined resistance, the increasing number of casualties and the overwhelming strength of the enemy forced the security forces to conduct a phased tactical withdrawal. They regrouped to the local battalion headquarters near 7th Mile Village, where they launched a defensive stand against the terrorist group's offensives. Their actions successfully halted the momentum of the terrorist attacks. During this time, necessary military preparations for counter-offensive operations were carried out with support and logistical transport provided by air. With the necessary administrative and logistical support provided, coordinated airstrikes, naval fire support, and heavy weapon firing were conducted in a balanced combination of ground, air, and naval-based operations. Based on gathered ground intelligence, Tatmadaw launched a counter-terrorism operation within Thabeikkyin Township, which had been under the control of terrorists. The operation began around the local battalion headquarters and proceeded step by step, with ground security operations and successive offensive maneuvers. As a result, Tatmadaw successfully regained control of 6th Mile Village on the 30th of June 2025, 5th Mile Village on the 5th of July, 4th Mile Village and the nearby Tower Hill on the 7th of July. Finally, on the 23rd of July, Tatmadaw was able to fully retake and regain control over the entire town of Thabeikkyin. During the 11-month operation, Tatmadaw columns engaged with terrorists in 17 major clashes and 45 skirmishes and seized 51 dead bodies of enemies, 112 assorted arms and accessories. During the period when the TNLA and PDF terrorist groups temporarily occupied and controlled Thabeikkyin town and surrounding areas, they carried out a range of destructive activities. They constructed bunkers inside religious buildings, schools, government offices, hospitals, and residential homes in towns and villages, using these locations to launch attacks against advancing Tatmadaw forces. They also used the homes of displaced residents as defensive positions and fired upon security forces from them. In addition, they looted homes and shops, stealing valuable items, food supplies, and household goods. Furthermore, they planted landmines and destroyed public roads used by civilians. Engaging in widespread acts of sabotage and destruction, Tatmadaw columns have begun mine clearance operations within Thabeikkyin to ensure the safe return of local residents who were temporarily displaced. Residents who wish to return to their homes and resume their livelihoods peacefully and honestly are encouraged to formally notify the relevant security authorities so that arrangements for their safe resettlement can be made. In addition, the relevant regional government authorities are working to promptly resume the functioning of administrative mechanisms, schools, and hospitals through the deployment of departmental staff. These developments are being reported with pride as part of the victories achieved by the brave soldiers of Tatmadaw.